What is up, everyone? I am Jordan or JKU390, and today I'm going to be playing some Outlast. So, I've never played this game. I've been told that this game is very scary. It's Halloween, or at least the day I'm uploading this should be Halloween. So with that, I'm just going to jump into it. Probably going to play for about an hour. I don't know anything about this game. So, let's see what happens. So, fair warning, my computer does not like the Unreal Engine, and this was most definitely made with the Unreal Engine. So, yeah, it looks pretty bad. It actually looks worse on OBS, so it's going to look better for me playing it than it's going to look for you guys whenever the actual, recording comes out. Speaking of which, I'm not doing anything right now. This is just, you know... yeah. I was waiting for something to spook me there. You know, like fall on the window, or jump over the window, or be outside of the window. Or my window not actually be there, and it's just some open element to make it look like there's a window. Oh, man. Oh, that went through the seat. Ah, is it gonna be like Cloverfield? Ah, the whole game's gonna take place from a camcorder. That's not me doing that. It zoomed in on its own. Ah. This is gonna be a stealth game. I'm Sam Fisher. He couldn't afford the sweet night vision goggles, so he went for the next best thing, which is just a camcorder. And we're breaking into Arkham Asylum. This is a crossover game. Oh, I'm taking over. Cool. Oh, well, that was fast. Oh man, I found a speedrun tactic. Oh, you can sprint. Well, they could have told me that a second ago. Okay. Guess I can open that one. Oh, just, you know, buzz in. Okay. Find another way in. I hope I'm not talking too loud. I've got... oh, okay. I've got noise-proof headphones on, and I've got the volume pretty loud, because, you know, it's only fair. I like to make all my other friends get scared by stuff, but I myself never really get scared by any of the games we play. So I'm going for the game that they say is super spooky, other than that motion blur. My god, see that spookiness? Oh, there's a window right there. Aw, man. I'm gonna make my parkour video up here. Oh, yeah, especially with these. Let's see. Yeah. I guess I don't need to make the sound effects. He's making them for me. Yeah, hear those? Oh, hey, no, I need to record that. Oh, okay, it's back. We'll just assume I've got that footage. Man. So why am I here? I'm just a guy coming to document what's happening in the asylum? This seems like a pretty complex... The second I saw the door was just like barred, I would have been like, oh, well, I'm going home. Actually, the second I saw the asylum, or that happened, I'd probably just be like, yeah, I'm gonna bail. Oh, night vision. Night vision uses battery life. Oh, great. So that's what kills my camera. My camera will be alive forever, but if I use my night vision, it's screwed. Oh, well. If something happens, I have my place to hide. Right there in the fireplace. That has apparently never been used before. And again, I'm not really sure how long this place has gone to crap either. I'm in. Do a little peeky peek. Oh. I was kind of waiting for something to happen there. Oh man. Something happened. I'm not quite sure what happened, but something happened. Oh well. Aw, man. Some wood. Look, see, this looks like a place where they would just get you horribly. Yeah, of course I have to squeeze through. Can I look to the sides? Yeah, okay. I say, if I'm just trapped like this, then there's absolutely something horrible going to happen to me. And there's just like porn on the computer. Just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna take all this. Nope, no fire extinguisher. See, now I feel like I need some type of weapon. Oh. Sorry, somebody's using the bathroom. I'll wait till they're done. I'll just chill right out here. Excuse me, sir, you seem to be taking a long time, and there's everything alright? Yeah? Alright, cool. I'm glad I sat here for 8 minutes for that bit. Oh man, what's that thing? I feel like I need to record that. That cola. Is it... oh. Is it a copyrighted cola? Oh. I didn't even see the blood. There we go. Now I've got it. Oh wait, no, we're in a kitchen, aren't we? That's probably just ketchup. Somebody slipped when they walked up. Yeah, and they tried to catch onto this thing and they just fell. Alright. Okay, I was hoping to kind of see something going on. I guess you're not supposed to go out of your way to find the spooky stuff, but at the same time I'm kind of curious to see how they go about the spooky stuff. Because again, this game's apparently pretty creepy. Maybe it's that guy. Or that's the guy who's trying to find another bathroom. He went to the one I was at and was like, oh crap, this one's being used, so now he's running around to all the other rooms trying to find one. I would imagine it's pretty hard to find a pretty good toilet in this place, if I'm, you know, being completely honest with you. Kind of more than an asylum, just feels like an old prep school. Or like boarding school. And not just because it's boarded up, although that would be a pretty good reason for it to feel like a boarding school. No. Classic security guard sleeping on the job. See, he could have buzzed me in, but no, he's sleeping. This is taking too long. Oh, well, it's taking too long still to open. I'm not quite sure where that dead body... Oh, is that my character screaming? I thought that was the corpse screaming. I thought I used this as like, you know, and swung by. My character's breathing very hard. Not actually sure what he was hung on. Oh, look at this one. Yeah. I bet I can just like have him smash back and forth. I'm gonna break him through that window. Just gotta really get the momentum going. Momentum is not on my side. So is that what it is? Just a lot of really loud noises screaming at me? Is that what makes this game scary? It's not actually a scary game. It's just loud. That guy looks kind of cool.
They killed us.
Oh, he wants to hold hands.
You got out. The variants. You can't fight them.
Oh man, I found a thumbnail for my YouTube video.
You can unlock the main door.
I mean,
Security
I guess I wouldn't be the first. I like all the heads. Hang on, dude, quit talking. I'm trying to get this footage. This is my B-roll footage. It's gonna be the best parkour video ever. Oh man, it's not how you sit in a chair. Oh, I found another bathroom. Oh, see, but this one's already being used, so I can't use that one. I wonder if they purposefully broke all the mirrors so that I couldn't see what my character looked like. Maybe it's like a spoiler. Maybe I was a chick all along instead of a dude. Or, like I'm a monster. Oh, or I'm an escaped, person. I don't really know what I'd call him. Because I'll be honest, the two people I saw didn't really look much like people. They kind of looked more zombie-ish. Like they were missing skin and stuff. But, let me come in. Yeah, like that guy didn't look like a person to me. He kind of looked like if Jabba the Hutt was fused with somebody. Oh, hello.
And who are you?
I love Ghost, one of my favorite bands. It's nice to see you, Papa Emeritus. Oh, I guess I went back to bed.
I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son.
Oh, he's my dad. Hey, Dad. Oh, back 5 more minutes, Dad. Going back to bed. Because the merciful God sent him a parcel. I hope he's not still standing behind me or my anus is all up in his face. So how come the big bad wolf didn't come down here and attack the priest guy? Or when he threw me down here, why didn't, I don't know, he come down here too? Maybe he's not really bad. Maybe he's just misunderstood. Oh, here's where I'd put something right here. Just have something smash against this window. That would scare the crap out of me. Oh great, how to peek. Well, I want to check out all the other rooms first before I start getting the crap killed out of me. But yeah, whenever the game's like you're walking and all of a sudden it's like, by the way, here's how you peek around corners. That means something scary is around the corner. Or if it's like, you know, oh man, push this button to not get killed. Then you're about to get killed. Also with that exact same excitement. Ooh, this will be a fun room to go in. Ah. It's a wheelchair. Oh, wait, no, I thought somebody left. Look, it's feet prints. It's a miracle. They got up and walked away. See, and I thought that the big bad wolf guy who says little pig, thought maybe he might have grabbed him and just chucked him too. Like, I'm not really sure where. Oh. I think there's somebody actually across the hall, but I found more bathrooms, and I think this is more important. Especially for some... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that one was being used. No, nothing's gonna shoot out at me. Oh, see, there's something in there, too. People need to learn to flush. Just, Huh? Oh. I guess I found some information from the stuff in that stall. How come it always has to be creepy noises for everything? Whenever I find something in a stall, and not just the guy pooping in it, but like the stuff on the wall and I write about it, unless I did write about him, I don't want to do like the... That's just like... Ding! You know, a happy noise. Oh, a battery. See? That's a happy noise. Beep beep. Also, who closed the door on me? I'm just gonna kick it down. Anybody that's out there, prepare your butt. Oh. Well. Pretty much the same thing. Oh, it's just the same room. I would say this looks a lot like the other room, but no, I'm just stupid. This is the exact same room. I don't hear the talking anymore. Oh, I missed a folder. Good thing I went back in here, huh? I'm gonna collect all the information in this entire... No, I'm not. I'm going to miss so much stuff. And people that have actually played this game, because again, reminder, I have no idea what I'm doing, are gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe you missed that folder. It's so easy to find. Actually, I say that. What's gonna happen is gonna be there. People are gonna be like, oh, somebody else played this game. Great. And they're not gonna click on it, and nobody's gonna watch it anyway. So me. Alright, time to peek around a corner. You guys ready for this? So yeah, it's just a guy in a wheelchair. We're gonna sneak up on him and scare him. We're just gonna grab his wheelchair and push him down the hall. That'd be terrible. But we are gonna sneak up on him. Yeah. See, like the traction in his back? That's disgusting. It's like my back. It's not quite that bad, but I do have a pretty crappy back. Well, that was kind of short-lived. Well, you'll make it in my documentary. It's called Parkour. Yeah. I wonder if that's how I'd look if I was bald. Oh. Don't really have much of a face. This is Slender Man in his older days. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. See, these guys are safe. That guy's smiling back there. I thought maybe they were bad, but... Oh, they're watching the game. Oh, it's a rerun, though. I've already seen this one. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Colts lose. Bad day for us. But then again, what's new? I'm not going to question where your hand is, buddy. It's like how I watch TV. Also with a hole in my face and third-degree burns. Man. There's some weird music playing in the game, I'll be honest. Not this game, though, one they're watching on television. The Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Yankees. It's a playoff game. It's football versus baseball. It's the two teams and they're bowling against one another. Really? Well, that was a giant waste of time. Apparently all I needed to do was go under that stupid piece of wood. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out the last 6-7 minutes because I was just kind of wandering around trying to find out where to go. So, now that's done. Yeah. I don't think I really told anything interesting anyway. I think the only thing I really mentioned of, not even really importance, but just has to kind of do with what we're doing. I think the only, or not the only, but the biggest scare I think I've ever had in a video game was actually not in a horror game. It was in Hitman Absolution on the Xbox 360. And there's a level, because, you know, Hitman, if you haven't played it, or at least if you don't know what it is, third-person type shooter game that you can usually either play, it's usually stealth, but you can also play them like action now. I still like to play them stealth games, because, you know, so that probably doesn't look very good. Well, now we're making a new type of movie. This will be the next part of the parkour film, where I go down on sleeping security guy, covered in ketchup. So yeah, it's a stealth type game. So, you know, you're sneaking, everything is really quiet, it's really ominous, it's all about planning and waiting and etc., etc. So you can go and make your kill. Well, there's one level in particular where there's a door that you kind of sneak your way through. But on the other side, there's just this bear. Like, it's a dead bear, obviously, but it's standing right on the other side of the door. And it's just designed to, right whenever you open it, it plays this really, really loud sting. And it's just like musical score. And that was probably the thing in a video game that scared me more than anything. So, yeah, that's that story. Now I want to surf on this cool guy right there. Can I do there it is. Wheelchair surf. Oh. I don't think he liked the idea. He just, tackled me. He tackled me before I could tackle him. On the positive side, though, he's cured now, too. He doesn't need a wheelchair. Oh. Maybe he does. It's kind of like a little worm. I'm gonna get my Venge tackle. Oh. Well. There we go. Let everybody know that I won this fight. There's video evidence. Now if he says he sacked me in the first, we'll know he was lying. Now I'm gonna take his wheelchair. Okay, I lied. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not taking his wheelchair. And my eyes are bothering me. Hopefully it's not like whenever we did the last Spooktober stuff where, because of all my... Basically I had a bunch of stuff that was making me sick. It was... Ah, cool, that's how that works. It's not very effective though. I probably need to practice that. But, yeah, I had double ear infections, I had sinus infections, upper respiratory, blah, blah, blah. I had all this stuff going on. But it was just messing with my entire face, so my eyes kept, like, twitching out on me. So hopefully I'm not doing that in this video. That's why, if you watch any of those, you might notice it doesn't cut to my footage very much, or there'll be abrupt cuts away from my footage. And this one, I unfortunately don't... I don't have, much control over that. However, I do have control over my webcam, because I'm recording that in a separate source right now. So if I need to, I can just turn that off and hide it, and no one will be all the wiser. I'll also do it if I get spooked. I'll just turn it off and then turn it back on and be like, oh, I was scared. And no one will know, other than the fact I just admitted to it. So what am I supposed to be doing? I haven't been paying attention. Sorry, I started talking, and then I do that thing I do where I don't pay attention to anything else in the world. Oh, right, I got the security card. There we go. See, I knew exactly what I was doing. Alright. Chances of something spooky being on these cameras. Alright, there's kind of too many to go through. Oh, great. That's a nice mechanic to learn right there. So you remember whenever I was just talking about, well, I say just, that was like 20 minutes ago. When I was talking about if you learn to lean like this, then that means you're gonna have to lean because something's gonna try and spook you. Now I've got something that lets me hide. So as far as I'm convinced, yeah, we're about to get to play some sweet hide and seek. Oh man. We're just running command prompt. We're running command prompt. I just keep looking over these cameras because I'm waiting for... Oh yeah, see, I knew something would be on one of them. How's it... Oh, well I was going to say how's it going Papa Emeritus, but... Saving. Oh, great. I got bolted in. Hide in the locker, don't try and fight. Great. What happens if I do try and fight? Do I have a fight button? Or is... Oh, my guy's probably a pacifist, isn't he? He can record... Oh, it's the big bad wolf guy. I wish I had a name to call him other than Big Bad Wolf Guy, because... I mean, as awesome of a nickname as that probably is for him. Goes around and tells everybody, hey, I'm the Big Bad Wolf Guy. Is he swearing over there? What the heck? It's like, oh, F, what's in here? Oh, maybe he's just like... a jock, and he's just like, oh man, where's my sports stuff? I've got a lot of sports references in this video. Man, look at that booty. I mean head. Look at that bald head. That's what I said. I promise. Well, now I gotta see where he's going. Don't worry, I know all the mechanics. I know how to lean. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, well. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh. Well, I mean... there's one thing left to do. and that's follow him. We're gonna make our nature documentary now on this weird, grotesque monster guy who was trying to find his jockstrap, but he couldn't, so he's just walking around naked. He's like, oh, nope, not near. Alright, where are you? Okay, so that guy's obviously just not here anymore. He went one of these, he's hiding. See, now, oh, it's his turn. See, I hid in the locker the first time, and he couldn't find me, so he gave up, and now he's hiding, and I've got to find him. Oh man, the door is open. You know what that means? It's absolutely right. Oh, never mind. I was going to say that it's time to get spooked, but no, I guess it's not time to get spooked. More tiny spaces to squeeze through. I'm sure that's not going to come in. Actually, hopefully it'll... Oh, it's locked. I got to go that way. So hopefully this will come in helpful, is what I was about to say. Like, I don't know, maybe get chased by something and then just slide through that. And then be like, oh, crap. I'm too swole to get through that because of how huge these guns are. After all my copious amounts of working out, I mean, not steroids, because those aren't cool. Isn't that right, Captain America? And then... Actually, probably just bust down the wall with me. Okay, so there actually is just parkour button. Excuse me? Oh, they're further ahead. But I don't see them. Interesting. Is that the... Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, that made a noise. Oh, yep, there it was. I was waiting to hear something loud smash or something, or break. Oh, it sounds like it's still breaking. Okay. Well, if there's a pump in here, maybe I can just get it done now and just, you know, freaking bail. No, I don't want to hide yet. Aha! Alright. Now we hide. Now we just play the, sitting here and not let my battery die game. Oh, wait, no, I want the camera on. I want the light off. There we go. I still need to make all that sweet footage for my parkour video. At this point, my character would probably be better off being like a vlogger, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man. Actually, that didn't look like a Big Bad Wolf guy. That looked like a different guy. That just looks like a guy. Who also might have suffered some type of third-degree burn or scarring. Because he's also not making those like chain sounds and that grotesque breathing noise like my guy's doing. It's like he's getting off to it in the locker. It's like, oh man, this is just like middle school. People actually do that? Does anybody actually shove anybody into lockers? I never knew anybody to shove anybody into lockers. I will say though, back in okay, good, he didn't turn off. Back in, I guess it was middle school, there was this stupid plant by where everybody went out, excuse me, instead of recess, everybody just kind of went outside after lunch. There's like, you know, a soccer field, football field, basketball courts, just stuff to run, play, talk, whatever, just to kind of keep energy levels down, I guess. But there was one area in particular where there were just a bunch of this like bush that has all these berries growing on it that the teachers didn't know about. So over like 2 or 3 days, we were gathering them and putting them in like a bucket until we had enough that we, on the last day, we just kind of, oh, there's a person in here. Freaking Jason Voorhees. Didn't even know he was here. Well, now I know he's guarding something though, so I want it. Yeah, so we put all of them in one of our friends' lockers. Just for that stupid joke for whenever he opened it, all that crap would just come pouring out onto him. And it worked. It was funny. For, you know, a couple seconds. I guess I remembered it. But then again, I kind of remember a lot of stuff anyway. So me remembering it isn't saying much, but like, I don't know. I'm sure it was memorable for him. He got to open his locker being like, because we didn't have locks on the lockers. They were just, you know, there's the locker, you put your crap in it, and that was it. Because they're like, we could trust these kids. They're only middle schoolers. What's the worst they could do? So yeah, that was the story of how we did a sweet berry prank. We had all kinds of stuff. We had this, that same area, there were these giant, like, log board, wooden... Sorry about that, my video encoder messed up there, so I just went ahead and fixed that. Anyway, Yeah, we had these big logs that kind of worked as a wall to make sure that the hill didn't sink down onto where one of the soccer fields were. I almost said soccer court. But the walls were barely bolted in, and they were huge, so we made this giant mountain of them, and we hid them first. I guess that's the important part to add. We took the giant logs, which were, I mean, as a kid, they seemed ginormous. It took like 3 of us to carry them. And we rolled them down a hill by a busy street, because that's where the playground recess area was like right by the street. So we rolled it down a hill by it and hid it down in the trees. So then they had to get new ones to replace it, so we took those. And then we built this giant wall on the edge of the hill, and people just started jumping over it to see if they could make it, and we kept making it higher and higher before finally trying to make sleds out of it. Because again, the teachers, there were 2 that would watch. Because again, we went to a pretty good school. You know, everybody for the most part got along. There wasn't any fighting. There wasn't really bullying or anything like that. I was blessed in that regard. But yeah, so we did that. And I'm getting an encoding error again. So hopefully that's not destroying my video right now. Or at least in terms of my face. There we go. So yeah, we did that. Never really got in trouble for it. The thing we almost got in trouble for, although they couldn't find out who did it, it wasn't my group of people I usually hung out with. It was another group of people that was just kind of chilling by us, like talking to us and hanging out. Because, you know, people I guess did that. You just kind of hang out with whomever. But it wasn't the normal people I hung out with. Well, there was also a pine cone tree over there by where all that crap was, the big walls and stuff. So they were taking pine cones and throwing it at cars, and they were recording it or whatever. There was one where they recorded, and this was 2000. I guess it. Man, no, I'm sure it was probably a smartphone era. So it was probably. It would have been my 8th grade year, so 2005. We had the footage of somebody just getting beamed in the face, which I know sounds just like what everybody. He was recording it with his phone and throwing pine cones at it, and this car just got, it hit, we thought, and then the car pulled into our parking lot, and we knew somebody was going to get in trouble. So obviously the people that didn't do it just kind of moved to the side, like, oh, we didn't do it. The people that actually did it freaking bailed. Well, then they came back later that day, the people that threw it, and they shown us the footage, and it was just this slow motion guy driving his car, and the pine cone just hits him as he's driving. Just goes, and he just immediately, was upset. Went to our school, and nobody actually said anything once again about it. So I guess we all got away with it. I figured because I was at least in the vicinity and witnessed it, that I could have gotten in trouble, but no. I think that's probably the worst thing that I've seen happen. I think I've seen 2 fights, or 3, maybe 3 fights throughout my entirety of school year. But I'm pretty sure that one of them was somebody trying to rip their shirt off to look tough, but they got stuck in it. And the other guy just saying yeah and holding his chest out, and that was the whole fight. Then there was a second one where I wouldn't even call it a fight. It was actually one of the coolest things I saw, because one person hit somebody in the face. And these are 2, like the guy that did it's one of the scrawniest, smallest people. Like, he's smaller than me, he's tiny. I don't mean like, actually in short he was tiny too, but in terms of just his body, he was very, very just weak. I'm not too worried about this guy. I think I can outrun him because there's that cool wall fixture. Oh, not that way. Yep, hang on. I'll tell the story in a second. I hit the button. Ow. Let me up. Alright, just gotta stay calm. As long as you stay calm, everything will be fine. Not that way, though. Not that way either. Oh, hey, sir. Just gotta juke him. Oh, we're gonna go through this wall. The music stopped, but I'm not going to stop until I get back safe in my locker. The one in the security room. Alrighty, so, yeah, he punched another kid in the face who was also pretty scrawny and whatever. And rather than hitting or anything back, he just kind of looked at him and said, "I dare you to do that again." So then the kid said, "Okay," and punched him a second time. And he said, "Oh yeah, real mature." And that was his only response, and then walked off. I don't know if he held his nose after that, but he just stood there just like, "Oh yeah, real mature." And just turned around and left. And it was the most confusing thing I've ever seen, but that's middle school days revisited. High school, I didn't know of a single fight that happened. I think I'm being Oh, it's the priest guy again, or whoever.
I'm sorry, my son.
That's okay,
I
Dad.
didn't want to have to do this.
I know I have to take my meds.
But you can't leave.
Oh, we're holding hands. Oh.
There's so much yet for you to witness.
His chin, the way he kind of holds his mouth, reminds me of the priest on The Walking Dead. I can't remember his name. Yeah, the priest guy. Something about how he kind of accents his chin and his mouth looks... I don't know. I can't describe it. Also, the SWAT team's here. Are we like gonna... Oh. Okay. We're gonna go visit the SWAT team, guys. Maybe this will be a good time for me to just kind of cut it here. And if anybody wants me to play anymore, just let me know, because this seems like it's cutting into a new like actor section or something. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Happy Halloween, everybody. I am Jordan, JKU390. And until next time, everyone, later.